question. I wanted to ask specifically about the fighting, and you mentioned it's not something that we see a lot in international hockey, and even in college hockey too. You get thrown out of the game if you get into a fight. But it's become obviously an accepted part of the NHL game, and it was really interesting to see it happen at the international level. And here's the funny thing, because a lot of the game attracted a lot of casual viewers. I mean, the rating indicates that more than just hockey fans were watching it. Now, I'll give you my mother as an example. And, we grew up here on Long Island, and she would go to Islander games with us and always enjoyed it. Now she lives in Florida, and she caught on to the Florida Panthers last year going to win the Stanley Cup. So I was telling her about this tournament, and she tuned in, and she was watching the game. 9 seconds in the third fight, I said, I've got to call my mother and see what her reaction is to this. I call her up, and she was so angry on the other end of the phone saying, I'm not watching this. What is this? I thought I was watching a hockey. I'm like, Mom, calm down. It's all over with now. Now they're going to get the hockey. And I think she wound up watching the rest of the game. But it was bizarre to see it on the international level because we're not accustomed to seeing it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't think I've been alive to see any sort of brawl between USA and Canada. Obviously, I think most hockey fans know the history of the 1996 World Cup of Hockey, and there's a great documentary on it, which I watched, but I wasn't alive to watch that happen. So for me, it was all brand new. And I think just, it's funny, actually. I just saw the quote from Brandon Hagel this morning where he talked about the opening fight, and he said, I didn't do it for the cameras. I did it for the pride of the flag. Like, while these guys understand that there is an entertainment factor to this tournament, it really is the pride of putting on a USA jersey and the pride of putting on a Canada jersey and trying to prove that, each respective country is the best in the world at hockey.